Ah, there's there is nothing easy except reading these cards about awarding an Oscar. Nothing easy about making a decision regarding 5 superb actresses giving 5 very different and difficult performances.
The woman who wins the Oscar is simply the one whose performance has pleased the voters a little more than the others, and by how wide or narrow a margin one will never know.
In this league, there are no losers. Those nominated this year are, for her portrayal of a woman's quiet desperation as she sees her life, her family, and ultimately her world disintegrating around her, Jane Alexander in Testament.
As the colorful, witty, multidimensional widow and mother whose stormy relationship with her daughter causes them both to grow, Shirley MacLaine in terms of endearment.
As a blue-collar woman whose growing social and political awareness brings knowledge, passion, and ultimately her own defeat, Meryl Streep in Silkwood.
For her warm and affectionate portrayal of a British working girl who longs for something more and finds it through the awakening of her own mind, Julie Walters in Educating Rita.
And for her performance of brilliantly etched moments from a marriage and a life which are the center of the film, Deborah Winger in Terms of Endearment.
The winner is a rock. The winner is Shirley MacLaine.
I'm going to cry because this show has been as long as my career. I have wondered for 26 years what this would feel like. Thank you so much for terminating the suspense. Oh my, I am nervous. I'm not going to thank everybody I've ever met in my entire life. Although with the way my mind has been going lately, probably everybody I've ever met in my entire life and any other life I might have had something to do with this. You know, if Terms of Endearment had happened to me 5 years ago, I think I would have called it a thrilling, commercial, artistic accident. But I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe there's any such thing as accident. I think that we all manifest what we want and what we need. I don't think there's any difference really between what you feel you have to do in your heart and success. They're inseparable. Jim Brooks deeply wanted to make a film about the defects and imperfections and foibles of people in a humorous and loving way. And he had such passion, it was unbelievable to watch. He's being very modest with himself tonight. It was unbelievable. His sense of truth was so accurate that he overwhelmed his own insecurities and Paramount's. I guess we all did the same thing I have wanted to work with the comic chemistry of Jack Nicholson since his chicken salad sandwich scene in Easy Pieces. And to have him in bed with such middle-aged joy. I wanted to work with the turbulent brilliance of Deborah Winger. She literally inhabited the character so thoroughly that I thought for 4 months I had 2 daughters. But in the end, just let me say one thing. Films and life are like clay, waiting for us to mold it. And when you trust your own insides, and that becomes achievement, it's a kind of a principle that seems to me is at work with everyone. God bless that principle. God bless that potential that we all have for making anything possible if we think we deserve it. I deserve this. Thank you.